Situated in eastern part Guangdong, Shantou is a beautiful coastal city with many attractions. This city serves as a special economic zone in China, teeming with dynamic energy. It has ascended to prominence as a premier tourist destination in China, attracting a myriad of global tourists. Shantou is celebrated as an island of gastronomic delights due to its diverse flavors and culinary offerings. Moreover, it is adorned with a rich passage of time. While its neighboring cities of Chaozhou and Zhejiang proudly bear the weight of a millennium-old history. Shantou University (STU), founded in 1981 with the approval of the State Council, is a key comprehensive university under the jurisdiction of the Guangdong Province and co-developed by the Ministry of Education, the Guangdong Provincial Government, and the Li Ka-shing Foundation. Since its inception, STU has been subsidized by the Li Ka-shing Foundation. It is the only public university in the world that receives continual funding by a private foundation. The prestigious university, masterfully conceived and meticulously crafted, houses an array of globally revered expertise. Enrolling in Shantou University signifies a journey towards enlightenment, partnering side by side with such esteemed professionals. Shantou University Medical College has an outstanding presence in the university. We look forward to welcoming you as a new member at Shantou University Medical College.
Okay, so now I'll just go straight to the point to the introduction of Shantou University Medical College. So, as an important part of Shantou University Medical College continuously strives to be one of the best medical schools in China and excelling at medical education and also research. And the history of Shantou University Medical College, it dates back to 1924. In that year, the direct predecessor, the Chaozhou Obstetric Training School, was first founded. And then in 1959, with the approval from the Chinese State Council, the school expanded and started offering programs in clinical medicine, and then it is renamed to Shantou Medical Vocational School. And finally, in 1981, that's when the Shantou University is established, and then by 1983, they joined together, and then from 1983, Shantou University Medical College started offering bachelor's program in clinical medicine, and in 1990s, they started to offer master's and doctorate programs in medicine. So Shantou is also celebrated, as we saw in the video just now, it is also celebrated as an island of gastronomic delights due to its diverse flavors and culinary offerings. And now they also have the new medical education center, or the Shantou University main campus. And then among the campuses, like we saw just now, there are the main campus and also the other campuses. For example, the SUMC campus, this is mainly for postgraduate and also senior undergraduate students. There's also the Shantou University Shangpushan campus, or the main campus. And there's also the Shantou University East Coast campus. So they have 3 campuses in total. And then in terms of the faculty members, currently they have 526 full-time faculty members. And among the 526 full-time faculty members, there are 270 of them that have doctorate degrees, and then also 132 of them have overseas experiences. And they have over 800 supervisors for postgraduate students. And then in terms of the student profile, this is the current student profile of Shantou University Medical College. So there are currently more than 5,000 students in studying at SUMC, including more than 3,000 undergraduate students and also more than 1,000 master students and 188 of PhD students, and the rest are international students. And then in Chinese medical licensing examination, which is something that the Chinese students have to pass in order to become a medical doctor in China, the passing rate of graduates from SUMC on the Chinese medical licensing examination is always the top 10% in the past 70 years. While in the USMLE, in United States Medical Licensing Examination, which is also something that the university helped to prepare, especially for English taught students or students who are interested in practicing in the US later on. So over the past 12 years, the average passing rate of USMLE Step 1 exam is 87.4% for SUMC graduates. And then SUMC students, especially the postgraduate ones, they publish a number of high-impact academic articles during their studies, among which the highest impact factor of ASIA index paper is 35.9. And the postgraduate also earn various competitions at the provincial level or above. And the postgraduates from the Masters of Clinical Medicine have achieved a passing rate of 100% in the National Standardized Medical Residency Training. And the employment rate of the new graduates of SUMC has remained over 90% in the last 10 years. So SUMC has a rich educational and research resources. There is a modern medical education center with cutting-edge facilities, which can facilitate the acquisition of the professional skills required in a clinical practice. Other than that, they have 6 affiliated hospitals, namely 2 comprehensive hospitals, a cancer hospital, mental health center, and also a joint Shantou International Eye Center and a stomatology hospital. And the above affiliates, along with other 30 off-site teaching hospitals, do not only ensure a solid foundation of SUMC student education and professional development, but also provide an ample opportunities for innovative translational research. Last but not least, they have over 10 provincial level research lab with a recently approved BSL-3 laboratory, and our brand new international standardized research center is fostering a pioneer research at Shantou University. And then for the Shantou University SUMC education facilities, their new teaching facilities located on the main campus has been put into use since 2016. And it houses modernly equipped classrooms and also research laboratories, computer rooms, cutting-edge facilities, including the Simulated Medical Center and Human Life Science Museum. And these are all to support students for active learning, because SUMC, they adopt a student-centered educational model based on the concept of lifelong learning and focus with skill development and also attitude cultivation. And here we can see the pictures of their human life museums. So it is a very interactive place because it is an evolving place of discovery of the human body. So currently they have 9 stations with over 600 of unique human specimens. And then it demonstrates the embryonic development in each organ system of the human body, with the last station features a most technologically advanced anatomy visualization system, which is the Anatomage table for anatomy education. And this Anatomage table, it enables students to learn anatomy in 3D exactly as it is as they would in a fresh cadaver and beyond what any cadaver would offer. In the museum, they would also like to work with students to develop a deep respect for human life, art, and medicine, and also saluting those who donated their bodies for meaningful cause of human aid for medical education. And then, other than that, in terms of their scientific research and stuff, the SUMC has made a significant strides in scientific research. So their researchers' focus have mainly been in the fields of infectious disease, cancer, cardiovascular, and also ophthalmology. And over the past few years, the quality of the scientific publication in SUMC and the affiliated hospitals has improved with papers published in top journals, including in the journals like Nature, Science, New England Journal of Medicine, and etc. Other than that, they also have a 15-floor International Standard Research Center funded by the Li Ka-shing Foundation, and it is opening in 2025, and it's a modern research platform integrating research, conferences, learning, and office function. And in terms of their international exchange and cooperations, they are highly active in international academic exchange and scientific research collaborations. They have established intercollegiate relationships with many renowned overseas medical institutions, including those in UK, in Netherlands, Romania, in Italy, also in North America region like Canada and United States, in Japan, Israel, Singapore, Thailand, and in Australia. Right. So next part is about the program highlights, which are information about what programs are offered at SUMC. So currently, they offer 9 undergraduate programs, and among them, 3 programs are open to international students. So they have a total of 9, which are clinical medicine, nursing, stomatology, psychiatry, ophthalmology and optometry medicine, biomedical science, pharmacy, clinical lab technology, and obstetric. So 3 of them are open to international students, which are the clinical medicine or MBBS program, nursing, and also ophthalmology and optometry medicine. So for the first program, clinical medicine or MBBS, it has been listed in both the national and provincial plans to develop a world-class undergraduate courses and has been ranked among the ESI's top 1% for 13 consecutive years, advancing to top 2.19% in September 2025. So this program has also been listed in World Directory of Medical Schools, co-developed by the World Federation for Medical Education and the Foundation for Advancement of International Medical Education and Research. Secondly, about the nursing program. So it is recognized as the national first-class undergraduate nursing program in 2021, and the experienced and dedicated faculty of nursing department has been strengthened by overseas talents from America, Ireland, Thailand, and etc. And last but not least, for the ophthalmology and optometry medicine program, the curriculum for this program is taught by the specialists from Joint Shantou International Eye Center, which is a specialized eye hospital managed by Shantou University and the Chinese University of Hong Kong. So it is also the first center setting up a Nobel laureate workstation among the hospitals in China. So other than that, well, they offer a diverse range of degree programs highlighted by its distinguished academic disciplines. And at the national level, pathology and pathophysiology is recognized as a key discipline, reflecting the program's advanced research and educational excellence. Additionally, 4 provincial key disciplines further enrich the curriculums like basic medicine, clinical medicine, pharmacology, and also biochemistry and molecular biology. And currently, there are 18 master's programs at SUMC, which are open to international students, and students can choose whether to study in English or Chinese by referring to the program list. And also, there are 15 doctoral programs at SUMC, and these programs collectively provide students with a robust foundation in theoretical knowledge and also in cutting-edge medical sciences, ensuring alignment with regional and also national healthcare priorities. So in terms of the medium of instructions, they do have options. So you can either apply for an English taught programs or a Chinese taught program. So all professional courses are taught in English to ensure students can fully engage in studies, especially for international students. And then for Chinese taught programs, yeah, there are all of the programs mentioned in the previous slides are also available in Chinese. But for this, students need to have sufficient Chinese language skills to apply. And then there's also a Chinese proficiency requirements for graduation. So undergraduate and postgraduate students studying in China who have Chinese language as the medium of instructions, who do the program in Chinese, they should have an HSK level 5 to graduate. While for English taught programs, they should graduate with HSK level 4 for undergraduate, and for postgraduate students, they should have HSK level 3 as the requirements for graduation. And this doesn't mean that HSK is needed at the time of the application. So if you apply for an English taught programs, you can apply without HSK, but then you will study Chinese language. You will study Chinese language as a part of the curriculum, and you need to reach the desired HSK level to graduate from the program. Right, and then for undergraduates, right, for the clinical experiences, for undergraduates, there will be clinical rotations in SUMC affiliated hospitals and also hands-on experience in real-world medical setting. So undergraduates will participate in a structured clinical rotations at the affiliated hospitals, where they also engage in some training with real-world medical environment. And these practical exposure will bridge the classroom learning, or what the theories that you learn in classroom, with the real life situation. And for postgraduates, the focus shifts from research opportunity, allowing them to contribute to medical research project under the mentorship of experienced doctor and researcher. These collaborative initiatives not only will enhance your expertise, but also foster innovation in addressing contemporary healthcare challenges. Other than that, SUMC, they will also encourage students to join some student activities. For example, join international student clubs, and also community services, providing facilities, equipment, and financial supports for students' activities. So SUMC International Cultural and Communication Exchange is an international students organization supported by the School of International Education, and they're actively organizing various extracurricular activities for international students, which makes the campus life more energetic and also more fun. Last but not least is the application process. So you have information about the facilities, about the background of the university, and also the program. And now we can move on to how you can actually apply to SUMC's program. So this is the basic requirements to apply. So one, you must be a foreign citizen. You must have a foreign nationality and a foreign passport, and you need to be physically and mentally healthy. You need to show a no criminal record and agree to abide by Chinese law and regulations. And there is an age limit to apply. If you apply for undergraduate program, you must be within 18 to 30 years old in principle, and for master's, age below 35, and for doctoral program or PhD is below 40 years old. And for educational background, you are expected to have a high school diploma or above for undergraduate, and then bachelor's degree or above for master's, and master's degree or above for PhD. And there's also language requirements. If you want to apply, it depends on which language of instruction that you choose. If you choose to apply for Chinese medium programs, you need to have HSK level 4 if you apply for undergraduate program, or HSK level 5 if you apply for postgraduate program. And also that's the minimum requirements of TOEFL or English or IELTS certificate if you apply for English medium program. And then this is the complete list of required documents that you need to prepare for your application to SUMC. So you must complete the application with all of these required documents listed to SUMC Foreign Affairs Office before the application deadline, so before May 31st, 2026. And please note that starting for 2026 intake, CSCA transcript is needed if you want to apply for the undergraduate programs. And then, so this is the timeline of the application. So the application deadline would be in May 31st, 2026. The application process will include material review or your documents review. So the university will review the documents that you submitted. And then if you pass the documents review, they will then invite you for an online interview. And then after that, the university will make their decisions whether they can grant you the admissions or not. So roughly, you will get your admissions notification, which includes your admissions letter and visa form around July to August. And then enrollment is usually by early September. That's for students' registration and also check into your dormitory. And basically that's when the classes will start at SUMC. And then also important information about your student visa. Student will have to finish the follow-up visa procedure within 30 days after entering China. So that's in September. Like basically after you enter China, you have 30 days to complete the visa procedure within China. Right, so this is the information for the tuition fees of undergraduate program and also for master's and doctoral programs at SUMC, including the fees for accommodations at SUMC. And then the last part, which is the part where everybody's excited about, is the scholarships. So there are a couple of scholarships that is offered by SUMC. So the first one is the Chinese Government Scholarship Program, Type A, or Type A is the one that where you apply through the Chinese embassy in your home country. So it's a scholarship that is covered by the China Scholarship Council or from the Chinese government, and then you need to apply through the Chinese embassy because SUMC only provides CSC Type A program, and then the coverage will be either full or partial scholarships, but mainly fully funded scholarships, which cover your tuition, accommodation, and living stipend, and also medical insurance. And the second scholarship opportunity would be the Guangdong Government Outstanding International Student Scholarship, and this is a one-off payment subsidy. And this scholarship is established by the Guangdong Provincial Government to award outstanding international students who study in universities located in Guangdong area. And this is also open to self-funded students. So even when you apply for this program on a self-funded basis, you can still have the opportunity to get awarded these scholarships from the Guangdong government. So for undergraduate students, you can get 10,000 RMB per person. For masters, it's 20,000 RMB, and for doctoral students, it's 30,000 RMB. So it's quite a generous amount, and it will deduct from your tuition fee. Right. Yeah. So that's it. That's all the informations that I can share from SUMC for their 2026 intake admissions. If you have any further questions about the programs, requirements on or how to apply, feel free to contact SUMC directly, or you can also contact China Admissions to help you with your questions regarding the programs and also the application process to SUMC. Thank you.